Hello, people. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Shall I stop singing now? Hiya, Moya, Wise Angel, Kelly, Charlie. How's everyone doing? Hello, Marlene. Hello, Linda. Hello, everyone. Are we all good? Sue, hello. Miriam, hello. Can't speak. Hello, Miriam. Hiya, Vicky. Is everybody okay? Hello, Elaine. Lottie, hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Stephanie. Raven is here. Hello, Trouble. How are you? Hiya, Penny. Hello, Gail. Hello, Sharon. I hope everyone's okay. Hiya, Jennifer. Hi, Spirit Animal. Hello, Steph. Judy. It is warm, isn't it? It is hot here. Now, before my American friends go, it's not that hot. Our houses are built for the cold. And aircon isn't normal. It's not normal here. We don't have aircon, so we do like to moan about the heat. Hello, Teresa. Oh, there she is. Hello, Sherry. Yeah, just bang a question in on the super chat if you want to do it. We are going to cover some other things if no one super chats, if no one's got any questions. So hello, Marie. So it's all good. It's all good. We're just going to have a chill time. The world is a crazy place at the moment. Hello, ML, darling. How are you doing? Hello, Jan. So if you're new, I sometimes do these. Last time I did one, it was for charity. This one is just, I just thought, do you know what? I haven't done one for a while, so I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna do one. So, Eliza, hello. Oh, you're in Texas, Trish. In Texas. Hello, Lizzie. You can ask about yourself. You can ask about anything, as long as you don't mind sharing. We're a good group here. And we'll just go off your username. You don't have to give like completely your whole life story or anything like that. But yeah, you can submit your own questions now. Hiya, Dana, darling. Hello, Amy, on your break. Hello, Silver Soul. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Leanne, gorgeous. Texas is a place you'd love to visit. Yeah, me too. I'd love to go to the States. I will do one day. Oh, I don't you like oversharing. You can overshare if you want. Just don't give too many details. Don't want to people people get your details or anything like that. We're going to start with a prayer, though, before anyone submits any questions. Hello, Iona, darling. Hello, Mickey Tinker. Okay. All right, Happy. We can look into that. We'll look into a Megsy read for you first off. I've got loads of different types of cards, but I'll go and get Megan's cards. Be careful, because it will get a bit blustery about yourselves. Oh, bless you. Bless you. That's okay. It's all right to be proud of yourselves. It's okay. But before I begin with Happy's question, thank you for the super chat, Happy. We'll do that. I just want to say a little bit of a prayer, as we always do. Oh, I'm sorry, Trish. We will send you some healing for butters. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to start with our usual prayers. I'm going to include the little girls as well, because that is, and Southport as well, because yeah, it's silly at the minute. The energies and everything needs to calm us down us a lot. Okay, so we ask and call upon our spirit guides, our guardian angels, our guides of light, our ancestors knowledgeable of the light, to be with us now during this stream. We ask that they bring forth love, protection, and healing. We call upon Archangel Michael to be with us, to protect us, to bring us clarity, to cleanse anything that no longer serves. We ask him to remove any negative energy and any toxicity from our lives, from our hearts, from our auric fields. We ask he cuts the cords to any trauma. We ask that he protects places of conflict and loss around the world. Call upon Archangel Raphael to send healing to those who need it, to send healing and love to the people who have broken hearts, who have received tremendous loss. We would request that he comforts and soothes those who need it in our lives, in our world, on the global stage. We ask that Archangel Raphael wraps his wings around the families of Southport who have suffered the worst loss. We ask that Archangel Raphael is with all of those from Southport who are still in hospital and helps them heal and helps them on their road to recovery. We ask that anyone who needs it will receive healing during this stream. We ask Archangel Jophiel to bring joy back into the lives of those who need it, and be with us now in this stream. So we can clear our hearts. We ask Archangel Shamiel to send love and healing energy to all the places of conflict, to soothe and calm grievances, to restore faith, to restore some order. We ask that the highest archangels and guardian angels of the little girls who lost their lives, Alice, Bibi, and Elsie, protect them and welcome them into heaven. We ask that they send comfort to their families. We ask Archangel Sandalphon to be around our pets, around all animals, and help little butters cross the rainbow bridge. We ask that the archangels send healing, health, protection, and comfort to all of those in need. We ask the archangels and Archangel Michael to protect the royal family. We ask that 4 angels surround our property tonight, at 1 at each corner, to protect us and keep us safe. We ask that Archangel Raphael is with everyone who needs it in this stream. Everyone suffering from cancer, anyone with family members suffering from diseases, so that they will receive healing and comfort, and their families who surround them receive healing and comfort. And so it is, so most it mote it be. Amen. Hello, Seri. Hello, Kaylee. Kelly, hello, everyone. The first question. The first question is a Meghan question. So we're going to do that. If you want me to answer your questions, just pop it in the super chat. The way it works better for me, because if you put it in the super chat, I know it costs money, but I can see it and it stays in my studio thing, if you know what I mean. I can see it. It's a lot easier for me. Or I'm scrolling up and down chat and I miss it. I miss it. You guys talk so much, which is absolutely lovely, but it's just easier for me in a way. Hello, Dax. How you doing, love? So yeah, we are going to be looking at Meghan, but before I begin, I just thought I'd pull a few cards for the energies with the UK and what we need to focus on. You can't do super chats. Can you not? That's odd, isn't it? Elaine, I'll have to figure out a way around that. There is a lot of suffering right now. There is a lot of suffering right now. It's not good. Are you and Moya fighting, Raven? Speaking of energy. Like, let's pull some. Okay. Thank you for your question, Lizzie. I will get through the questions in a second. I'm just going to pull some cards for healing for the UK. These are new cards to me. Choice. Okay. It is your choice whether you go into fear. It is your choice how you react. I've been actually thinking about this today. It is your choice how you react to things. It really is. We can go into fear, we can go into anger, or we can stand up and be strong and say we don't want this type of thing anymore. Choosing the path of not jumping to anger, not jumping to blame is a very difficult when everything is so emotive. So it's your choice. It is up to you how you transmute this energy. But there's also being true to yourself. It says, I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide to prove anything. I replace shame with the power of true love and truth. Ain't that the thing? And what's the final one? Joy. Like a child, I discover joy in the simplicity of happiness. In the simplicity of life, happiness lives in a magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. You have to remain true to yourself. You have the choice to whether to go into this kind of fear-based energy that's floating around now. But that doesn't mean you can't stop thinking from right or wrong and what is morally right for you and what is morally correct for you. But you've got to go in with a heart of joy. You've got to see the good in things. Thank you for all the questions, guys. Thank you so much. Let me get on and get to it. It's your choice how you react to things. Be true to yourself, though. That's I suppose everyone has been in shock. But you don't have to go into this kind of gallows energy. You know what I mean? Take little bits of joy where you can get it, whether it's watching your favorite shows, whether it's hanging out with your favorite YouTubers, whether it is taking the dog for a walk, taking your pet for playing with your pet, taking your cat for a walk. I mean, but all of those things can bring in little bits of joy. So it's really kind of decompressing and looking at the things around you that bring you hope rather than like the outside world. I'm not saying stick your head in the sand. You're not an emu. Do emus stick their head in? Is that an emu or is that a flamingo? I don't know. But was that an ostrich? I have no idea. I'm not a vet. But at the end of the day, you've got to look at little things that bring you some joy in and bring you some comfort in. Let me get to your questions. We're going to start off with a Meghan Markle question. It's an ostrich, is it? See, I knew I was wrong. I got there in the end. Happy, darling. Wants to know if Megsy baby is planning a big celebration for Haz's 40th. Let's have a look. We will find out. We will find out. Harry's 40th with Megatron. Let's get some tea. Let's get some tea. Moya and Raven, behave. Hiya, Polly. Let's have a look at Meghan. I could just see Moya and Raven just going at each other. Oh, we're starting off with the Seven of Pentacles. She's planning something. She's waiting on something. She's waiting for some things to come in. So there's something occurring for the birthday. There's something occurring. There is some preparation, but she's planning on something. There's an impatience here as well, with the Hanged Man crossing over, like she hasn't learnt something. So straight away, happy. Megsy is going to do some shenanigans. There is going to be shenanigans around the Prince's 40th. Something with the kids. Underneath, on the defensive. Okay. She is on the defensive about something. She's going to use this opportunity for something to deflect. Judgment in reverse. She doesn't like some of the press that's been about her, for sure. Waiting for the inheritance. You're quite right there. There's the Page of Pentacles. Are we going to get something with the kids? Are we going to get a family portrait for the 40th? Because that's what's coming up. The Chariot, what's on her mind, is a Cancerian. And the Seven of Cups, well, hasn't it been Puff Piece Armageddon today? Oh my goodness. It hasn't stopped. She wants to do something with the kids. Recollections may vary how many there are, how they got here. She wants the attention from the monarchy, the Hierophant in reverse. That could be that she hasn't learned either. And what's the final card? Five of Pentacles. I don't think they're going to get a lot of... I don't think they're going to get a lot of happy birthdays coming from this side of the pond, because they're going to go into this kind of poor us again. I don't think they're going to get this. She's wanting here with the Seven of Pentacles there. They're wanting to bring some finances in. With the Page of Pentacles there, that could indicate a younger person, a child, or who is an earth sign. And with the Five of Pentacles leaving, there's going to be some kind of attention grab. The kids keep coming up and up and up and up, and yet we never see them. So maybe there's going to be an article with, I made H and lemon cake and banana bread cake with a scam jam filling and blah, blah. And Archie and Lilybucks just loved it. And, oh, aren't I the perfect mom? There's going to be some energy like that, I feel. There's going to be some energy like that. There's going to be mentions of the kids. She feels hardly judgment there. She feels like she's been very criticized and people haven't got their measure of her. I don't see, unless she's just bolted off to Mexico and seen her father, I doubt it. There's a Cancerian here energy. This could also be about her making a big statement about freedom and breaking forward here and leaving the past behind. It could be that, but the Chariot responds to the sun sign of Cancer. So William, Camilla, George, but he would come out as the Page of Cups, that energy. There's a lot of Cancerians within the royal family. When we're looking at any kind of Diana energy, she's more of a she's more of a Queen of Cups, I would say. I know she's sun sign Cancer, but I never really get her as the Chariot, to be honest. She's defensive about something. She wants to go on the attack. We're going to get some kind of, get your sick bags ready, ladies. We're going to get some kind of wholesome thing. My mum made me a lemon cake for my 5th birthday. I was so upset I refused to go to the party. I would be too. What's all that about? We need vanilla cake, we need frosting, we need sponge cake, we need birthday cake, we need chocolate cake, or a trifle even. Yeah, they're going to do something. They're going to bring the kids out. There's going to be some puff pieces. It's a defensive strategy. They want things. She wants things to look very hopeful. This is an opportunity for them. This is an opportunity for them, to be honest. So when is his birthday? It's the 14th. It's the 14th of September, isn't it? There's something brewing. We'll come back to this, but the overview is there is something coming, and she's gonna wave the kids about, basically. Either waft their names around or something else. Now let's get into some deeper questions, if you will. September the 15th, is it? Virgos. Blooming Virgos. Okay, Lizzie, I have one question. Hubby and I moved around a lot. Which, can I put this up? I'll put it on the thing so everyone can see the question. Shoop. I have one question. Hubby and I move around a lot. Which country are we going to live in next? I always get a dream, but lately nothing. Woo! I really need to get a little map of the world and a pendulum. Let's have a look. Oh, you've got the tower? Why have you got the tower, girl? Some type of kind of like natural disaster thing going on. That's interesting. A bit of a calamity. And the Fool wanting to go forward, wanting to start again. Are you getting a bit frustrated, Lizzie? There's the Hierophant. Traditions and learned places. What's known about the situation? Big kind of. And the Seven of Pentacles. There's an impatience here. There's an impatience here. That might be what's blocking you a bit. Let's have a look what's leaving. The Hanged Man. Be patient, 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 patient. wanting to know. Nine of Swords is in reverse. The Hermit is in reverse. There's a lot of stuff with education here. There's a lot of stuff with education, and there's something here as well with this. There's this kind of like learning thing going on, and the Hermit is in reverse. It's almost like you're kind of being blocked from knowing something. It's almost like you're not meant to know what happens next. Four of Pentacles is control. When you've got the Four of Pentacles here, and you've got the Nine of Swords, and it's interesting how you're, Lizzie, you do dream a lot. You do really dream a lot. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. So that Nine of Swords in reverse, it's not coming through in your sleep. The Four of Pentacles there, it's a kind of like a control. You're kind of like forcing it. And it's kind of like a block here. With the Tower energy, I'm wondering if something's happened where you've kind of blocked your intuition. The Eight of Wands, there is messages that want to come through though. There is a lot of stuff coming through. Oh, look. Oh, that's good. You are going to move. It is going to change. Things are going to change within the next 6 to 12 months. There is going to be a move. There is going to be a move in the next 6 to 12 months. But at the minute, you're blocked. You've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. You've got the Hermit in reverse. And it's kind of like that guidance isn't there. Let's have a look, see how you can remove that block. I think you're going to go to somewhere where you want to go to. There may be somewhere that you actually, there's a preference here. So wherever you want to go to is actually your preference, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune there. And the Wheel of Fortune just kind of like, yeah, I feel that. I feel like you're going to have a move which is going to bring you to somewhere that you want to go to. Let's see how we can move that block with these healing cards. Why is that block there? Is it because of there's a control there and there's somewhere you really want to go to, but you haven't actually necessarily said or manifested it that way? That would be the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's see what we need to clear it. Work. God brings me my situations, my ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every situation. At every stage of my life, darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress, staying focused on the present moment. And the current task in hand. Thus I regain my ease of living. Take things easy on yourself. Take things really easy on yourself. The cards are asking you to stay in the here and now. And take it one step at a time. You could do things like meditate. I feel like this, with this Four of Pentacles here and the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse is potentially you're going, or you're used to going too far within. And I know don't worry, Lizzie, I can be like this. And it's kind of like the real world kind of isn't a priority, if you know what I mean. And we're kind of relying on our intuition, but sometimes we kind of fry our intuition by going too much within, you know. So it's asking you to take a step at a time, one step at a time. You'll get there. You need to remain grounded. You need to remain active, maybe like going outside. I don't know, like, you know what I mean, into the countryside, going out into the fresh air, getting into nature, maybe doing some kind of like, there's a way you can meditate which is strange, and people are going to think I'm not saying this, but housework, I know this isn't nature, but housework is very meditative if you just kind of empty your brain and not go, oh, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, why didn't I do this then, why didn't I do that then, da, da, da. But if you just go, I'm doing A, B to C to D, it's almost like you're on reset mode, if you will. Walking is a very good way to meditate and get back into that space, and it loosens things up and it grounds you so more insights can come in. So more insights can come in. You are going to move in 6 to 12 months. You are putting a lot of pressure on yourself to know everything and have insight to everything. Sometimes, you know, Lizzie, things are hidden from us. We only see certain things, especially with psychic or dream prophecies, or people who use cards, or some people who channel or whatever. Some things are hidden from us. We don't see everything as clear as it is. It's kind of like it's kind of like looking through one of those windows that I've got, like, I want to say they're like tempered glass windows, you know. It's kind of like looking through one of them. Housework is dangerous. Yes, it is. So it is like looking through one of those windows. Yeah, that's it. Okay, are you happy with that, Lizzie? You are going to be moving. You're going to be moving to a choice of your preference. You haven't worked out the preference yet, but it will be your choice. You will be happy about the move. You will be joyous about the move, but it will be your choice. And your blockages are coming from this kind of, from all of that. From wanting to know too much, if you know what I mean. Let me just move that off. Thank you, Lizzie. I hope that has helped. Hello, Lady Margaret. You're up next. Let's have a look. Ooh, where have you gone? I'm trying to get through these as quickly as probably. Let's have a look at your eldest son. Let's get some gentler cards here. Eldest son, he has anxiety. A lot of things might come up. Lady Margaret, it might be a little bit more let's have a look. Might get a bit deep. I don't know. We'll see. You like ironing, Raven? My mum loves ironing. She's weird. Lady Margaret, your boy with anxiety. Horrible thing, anxiety. Horrible. We have got temperance in reverse. Okay, he's having a little bit of trouble bringing things together and making things flow. this is a big block for him. This is at the center of it. There's a disconnection here with how he makes things flow and how he brings things in. It could be a sign that there's a Sagittarius in the mix that isn't that may be adding to this somehow. But there's this energy here where he just can't bring things in, let things flow in a way. See what's crossing over him. Six of Pentacles, out of balance. There might be an element with him as well that he's carrying some sort of shame, or he's feeling some sort of pressure, like he feels like he's a burden, like he feels like he just takes, you know. That might be holding him back a little bit as well. Let's have a look. We have got the Queen of Swords on the above. He's clever. He's quick. Strategist, really. He can think quickly. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's very clever. And underneath, who do we have? We have the Emperor in reverse. There's a lot of disorganization here. Like he's not comfortable somehow with how, almost like how brutal the world is. He finds it, there's a certain level of discord there that stops him kind of propping himself up. There's a sensitivity here. He might be very quick-minded, he might be very sharp, but there's also this kind of, the Emperor is also a patriarch energy, so there might be some issues with an older man or a familiar older man there. The Seven of Pentacles, he was being easier on himself back then, but right at this minute it's almost like he's had enough of himself in a way. Okay, he's going to snap out of it. Let's have a look. Two of Cups is in reverse. And the World. He feels exceptionally sensitive. Exceptionally sensitive. The Awakening one, there's almost like the shock coming. The Awakening card is the Tower, but it's almost like a shock kind of coming out of that. It's almost like everything's going to fall away, so he's going to rebuild. The Two of Cups is in reverse, so there is some hurt here. It's like he doesn't value himself. He can't see his worth in the mirror, if you know what I mean. He doesn't see his self-worth in the mirror. He's frightened. What scares him is rejection. The Two of Wands is in reverse. He's scared of being rejected. And then there's the Four of Cups. Lady Margaret, he is on this kind of healing journey. But there is a short, sharp shock that is going to bring him out of his headspace. He's very looking in and he feels overwhelmed at the world. It's almost like he can't process something. He's scared of rejection for some particular reason. And the Four of Cups is there may be a point where he has been offered things But for whatever reason, he's looking away from her. It's like, look, you can do this, and it does look to me like he has been getting offers, but he's not in the future, but he's not sure. He's not 100% there. Okay, that's better. The Four of Cups to the Three of Wands. He will. He will get better. He will rise from this. The Three of Wands suggests that there is something more creative, something more outward looking. He will get there. There's a way to go yet, because the Three of Wands is creativity. I would say with these cards, because this is the next 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, I'd probably say you're looking this time next year, you'll start to see bigger changes. A lot bigger changes, Lady Margaret. Does that make sense for you? Do you like these cards, do you? I forget the name of them. I'll when I find that, when I remember the name of them, I'll send you a DM with them in, with the name of them in. Does that make sense? Okay. Are you happy with that? It's gonna take a while, but he's gonna get there, and it's gonna be something more creative. But he's quite over. He doesn't seem to value in himself, bless him. But there is going to be a shock coming up. It's going to kind of reset his brain a bit and get him kind of like a shock out of it. I really hope it goes well. Much love to your son, Lady Margaret. It's anxiety and mental health stuff is not a easy thing. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, bless you. Bless him. He was bullied at school. Yeah, that would be the Emperor in reverse then there. I'll send him my love. I hate bullies, me. Honestly. Hate's a strong word. Don't usually use it, but I will. Okay, here we go now. Spirit animal. What you doing, girl? I'm working as a consultant and looking for a permanent job other than where I am working. Do you see that happening in 2024, 2025? Let's do it. Spirits animal. I really do. I really need to get a one of the Elaines mentioned it. A map with a pendulum on it. I really need to go on Amazon after this. Somebody kicked me tonight. Oh, I was bullied at school. I can't. That's why I don't stick up for anybody else's nonsense these days. I just don't. I just no. Bullying is horrible. Right. Okay. Consultant and working for a permanent job. Permanent job. I think what we might do for the next charity stream, next time I do this, I'll do one next month. I might do one for a bullying charity, because I think we've all experienced that at some point. Or know somebody who has. That might be a good idea. Oh yeah, Grandma Day. It's so much worse with the social media. So much worse. Spirit animal, where we at, girl? Where we at? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. In reverse. There's something out of balance. Something going out of balance with somebody's taking a bit too much from you, taking a bit too much of your energy here. Oh, bullying at work's horrible too, isn't it? It's really bad. Like, adults are just... It's more women. It's more of a women thing, isn't it? Let's have a look. There's the 6 of Cups in reverse. So we're talking about an energy that's linking into childhood. It's interesting. Got 2 6s starting as well. An energy that's linked into childhood for some Two of Wands. The door is going to be closing. Potentially an opportunity ending. And there is some hurt there. It's interesting around. Spirit animal, you have been really focused. You have been really driving yourself. You have been really kind of like bringing things together and trying to bring out. There's a real push. And you get into this energy now where it kind of feels like people who have been paying for your services have been being a little bit crooked with you. The 6 of Cups in reverse. Something is there from childhood that isn't necessarily making it easy for you. And the 3 of Swords underneath, that shows that there is some hurt there. Not a massive amount of hurt. Something you can get over. And the 2 of Wands there. Doorway closed. It's almost like you want the energy to move on. It's the 9 of Pentacles. No, it's not. It's the 2 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles. Sometimes it's really obvious. It'll be like, well, this is work. We know. We know. The 10 of Swords, though, somebody's not being completely honest with you with regarding contracts and opportunities and growth here. And the 5 of Pentacles, you're worried about this, You're worried about some details. You're worried about details, which is understandable because business. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Fair enough. We have got the King of Swords. Wow. That's a big contract. That is coming in the next 6 months to a year. Things are going to be a little bit changeable for you up until then, though, with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, usually it's shown as somebody who's juggling two balls, and they're kind of like, they're standing in front of a rocky sea, and the sea is in the tarot is emotion, ships is commerce and how you navigate life as well. The sky is blue, he's red, he's passionate. But this is it. When it is in reverse, it is showing that there is some energy here that is going to be a little bit testing for you. It's going to make you kind of go, oh, and you're going to want change. You are going to want change, and you're going to kind of force change. But there are going to be changes that are going to be out of your control. So you're going to be juggling a lot. And that is coming up. And that, when we're talking about work, that is what's coming up with work. However, you have got the King of Swords. This is the intellect. This is a contract. This is legal. Potentially legal, business. The King of Swords is the archetypal politician or businessman. It's the person who signs the big contracts. It's the judge. It's very driven by words, thoughts, the written word, and mental agility. You're going to be going into a job when receiving a big contract, coming into, I would say, this time next year, by this time next year, because this is 6 to 12 months away. This is 3 to 6 months away. This is 6 to 12 months away. So any doors you feel that are going to be closed on you because of all your kind of hard work and endurance, it's not, because this guy is here and he's in the upright. And when the King of Swords is in the upright, they are sharp, they are good, they are to the point, they are direct, they will drive you. And this energy would suggest a big contract. And it's something to do with intellectual. It could be law, could be politics, could be the written word, it could be something to do, it could be academia, but it's all to do with mental agility. So let me know if that's all right for you. But there is just looks like things are going to be changing, spirit animal. Was that okay for you, my dear? I've got lots of questions. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're happy with that. Hello, Sharon. I will try and keep things, I'm trying to keep things moving because I've got quite a few questions to get through. Thank you for the super chat, Leanne. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, my love. We appreciate Leanne. So, show some Leanne some trifles in chat if you've got the facility. Thank you. Thank you so much, Leanne. Okay, so Prince and Prince of Wales, will they make an effort to introduce the babies to Wales, where they started their married life together? And will George be a future Prince of Wales? Okay. Let me get some cards. these ones for a while. Let me get them. Let me just nab them. Three of Cups. Celebrations. Three of Cups. Isn't it interesting how I always say the Page of Cups comes for the Wales children? I think with the Three of Cups here, yes, they are. They definitely are. They definitely are. There are going to be some introductions into Wales. Let me just have a look and see what's coming up next for them. The Four of Cups in reverse. They are going to be receptive. They are going to enjoy it. They are going to come on into Wales. And the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting that we have the Knight of Pentacles. I think when Charlotte is a teenager, now remember Charlotte is a Taurus, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like when Charlotte is a teenager, they were going to be making more of an effort with Wales, but I do feel like they are going to start very soon with the Three of Cups. You are going to be seeing more of the kiddos in Wales. Let's have a look. Will Prince George... They are going to be making more of an effort with Wales. Let's have a look at George. I think he's going to be Prince George. Judgment in reverse. Okay. Eight of Wands. Quick moving energy. And the Worlds. Yeah. He is going to become Prince of Wales. He's reticent about it now. It's going to come. It will come at the time when there is lots of stuff in the news. A lot of stuff in the news. It'll happen very, very fast and very, very quickly. Perhaps even quicker than what happened with Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It will happen around Christmas as well. If you look at that there, look at that. Can you remember that Christmas card Prince George painted? I think he's going to be, yeah. I think he is going to be. Sue, thank you so much for your super chat, Sue. He's going to be Prince of Wales. The kids are going to be brought into Wales, but you're going to be getting them more once Charlotte's a teenager. A lot more when Charlotte's a teenager. Interestingly, I bet you, I will put money on it. I bet one of you a tenner in here, right? Charlotte or Louis goes to university in Wales. I bet you. They'll either be going to Aber or Bangor or Cardiff. I bet you. Watch it be Lampeter. I bet you. They go to Wales. Thank you very much. Let me just... Boom. Oh, Agony and Northie. Will my partner have more work opportunities in the near future? His industry has settled all their union negotiations. It's really tough from the last year or so. Jennifer, let's have a look into that now for you. Let's use the cat cards. Doobie-doo. Let's put them back. I don't know how many have got left to do, and I've been on an hour. I've got quite a few left to do. So no more questions, guys. Because I think I'll run out. Thank you for the questions. But yeah, I think we just need to keep going. Or I'll be here all night. So no more questions. But I will keep going as long as I can. Let's have a look. Thank you for the questions, though. I do appreciate you guys. If one of you wants to pin that to Wise Angel, if you want to pin, or Cat Wrangler, if you want to pin that to the top of the comments. The top of the chat, you should be able to do that. No, Lottie, I'll do it. It's fine. Me, what did you do, ML? Jennifer, hubby, let's have a look. 7 of Wands. Oh, it's been hard going. There's a defensive energy here. There's been a lot of things going on. He may be at a point where he's actually seeing, like, because of all the stuff that has went on, Jennifer, he may be at this point where he's seeing this kind of energy that everyone's a little bit untrustworthy. Everyone's kind of out to get him. There's the Tower crossing over. There's an energy of worst case scenario. That's not what's in, though. I feel that's what's pressing on him. There's this energy of, like, it's all going to be a disaster. That doesn't mean it is going to be a disaster. Things happen too quickly, too fast. Things were a bit brutal, too brutal. I can see why he's lost some faith in humans and business. Yeah, things happen very quickly. The 8 of Wands is underneath there. There was some hope before that. There was some opportunities. Things were okay before all of this. Everything happened, moved in quite quickly to get to the situation. This is the overall situation. This isn't what's going to happen. Let me have a look. The good thing is the Tower is just what is pressuring him, his worst case scenario in everything. Strength is in reverse. He's carrying a lot, you know. Carrying a hell of a lot. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to be vulnerable. And he's kind of like, there's this energy where he's just like, there's this frustration here. The Three of Cups, what he wants is happiness, joy, and to enjoy his life. That's what he wants. But again, there was this impatience. He feels like he's sacrificed a lot and done a lot. And you can see that too. I feel like with the Tower crossing over, that's what's kind of paralyzing him in a bit with this energy. The Page of Wands, there is a level of frustration there for him. A level of frustration. And the Five of Pentacles. Oof. I don't think you'll be staying in the same industry necessarily. The Moon is in reverse around the Five of Pentacles. So he's going to realize that something hasn't worked out quite the way it was meant to be. Let me have a look here. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. There is some issues around contracts and people who've been lying to him about something. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse as well. He wants to have fun and enjoy himself, right? We've got Three of Cups there. He's got that energy surrounding him where people haven't given us necessarily as much as he's done in this industry, in this situation. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon in reverse, it's like this aha moment. There's going to be an energy with him. He's going to feel like he's being a little bit robbed in the next 12 months here. Really what the Strength card is asking him to do is open up more, because he's going through this worst case catastrophe energy. And that to him is, it's kind of like, it's very shock and awe from the Sun being there to this energy here. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And he's going to worst case scenario. Let me have a look. How to shift this energy, how to shift this timeline. The Hermit is in reverse. He needs to step out more. He needs to let things out more. He needs to be more passive. I feel like there's an element here where he feels like he needs to kind of control the future, because he's got this kind of energy like, oh my God, there's a tower. It's not going to be a natural disaster. What am I going to do? It's the worst case scenario. And with the High Priestess there, he just needs to be more passive and lean in, especially he doesn't have to defend. He needs to be able to talk things through more and remunerate on it in a positive way. So there's definitely an energy with the High Priestess, and that energy with the High Priestess is very much about letting things go. It's very passive. Very passive. This energy just kind of just lets things go. And what else is the advice? Page of Swords. He will feel more like his old self. He will feel a bit younger, a bit more battle ready, a bit more chipper, and a bit more full of it if he can kind of shake off this Tower energy that's currently crossing him. The Page of Swords is also very good at starting fresh contracts and getting where he needs to be by their own skill. There is the energy here of letting that passiveness, of letting passivity come in and bringing himself out of himself and not being not isolating these feelings into himself, because that is what is holding him back. I hope this is okay for you, Jennifer. Much love to you and your hubby. And he needs to be easier on himself as well. He needs to be a lot easier on himself. He's been so hard on himself, and that is actually which it's really weird to say you're being so hard on yourself, stop it, that's bad for you, because that's kind of self-defeating. But he needs to just say it is what it is and release it, you know. I hope that's okay for you, lovely. Because that Tower crossing over, that's quite jarring, isn't it? That is. Much love to you. Let me move. We've got Cat Wrangler for Elaine. Elaine, my child wants me to move in with them due to my health. Is that a good move for me? I've lived alone and like my independence. Elaine, well, let's have a look. Let us have a look. Let me use these cards for you, Elaine. Elaine. No, the ML super chat, but the question, will her eldest daughter propose to his girlfriend, and will she say yes? Okay, keep spamming me that, because I've got a few questions to do before that one. When ML super chat comes up, I will try and get to that. Elaine. Is it a good move? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You're okay where you are. Seven of Pentacles is there. And the Seven of Pentacles is your stability. You're just kind of pottering on. Things are okay. Just watching things be as they are. Page of Swords. Okay. And the Devil in reverse. The Page of Swords would suggest that there is an element of with you, Elaine, and please don't take this as the wrong way. There is a very independent streak with you. It's a very, well, actually, I'm fine. I feel okay. In your mind, there is this, you are still 16, if you will. If you will, they're very sharp, you're very switched on. The Devil in reverse is you are worried about being controlled and kind of like henpecked and dominated. Let's see what's coming up though. the 10 of a burden lifted. I think it would be beneficial. And the Page of Cups. The 10 of Wands is the 10 of Staffs is a burden lifted, yeah. So there's this almost this worry here. You're quite all right, happily on your own. You are in fact very independent and quite quick thinking, and yeah, you've got it. And you're worried about being dominated and worried about losing freedoms with the Devil in reverse. The 10 of Wands in reverse, but classically it's subdued with this big bag of sticks on his back. And when it's in reverse, that all of that effort, all of that hardship is taken off you. The 2 of Staffs is all about opening new doors and going on to new things. And the Page of Cups is actually very healing, very lovely, very comforting, very jolly and fun. I can see why you want your independence. I can see where that would come in. I can see that. But it actually is going to be good for you, Elaine, to be honest with you, with those cards. I would say that was going to be really good for you. Really good for you, actually. The Page of Cups is it's a comforting card. It's a little bit healing. It's like an after. I hope that was okay for you, Elaine. I think it would actually be all right. It would be all right to come up in that way. Lottie. My question is, where I move from where I live now, both Lottie. Should you stay or should you go? Are you moving or not? I'm gonna have to get a map. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to get a map of all of the world and then like regional maps of like the UK and the USA and Canada and everything. Staying, I meant to say. I know. Lottie May. Will I move from? Is Lottie going to move? Let's do a 3. King of Cups is in reverse. So there's some dissatisfaction and there's some kind of like emotional, there's a little bit of emotional kind of upsy and downy. There's conflict here. There's potentially an emotional reason why you want to go. There is an emotional reason why you want to go. And are you thinking with your head or are you thinking with your heart here? You've got a lot of characters in here. The Knight of Swords. There's a level of jumping the gun. There's a level of acting too quickly because it's weird. You've gone from King of Cups in reverse to the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you're going, I'm feeling all of the emotions and it's a lot to go, right, I'm thinking with my head now, I've got clarity, I'm going to just charge on. Four of Wands. A happy, established home. An already established home. A grounded home. That's you right now. The Eight of Swords. You're not sure what to do. You feel tied up. You feel restricted. The Knight of Swords is usually quick moving when he's in the upright, but when he's in the reverse, it's kind of like doing donuts in a car park, you know? Not that I have ever done that, but you know what I mean with the cars? They're just kind of whirring round. There's a part of your journey here, Lottie, that where you are going to have to find yourself some comfort. I feel like you're not moving. You've got the Four of Wands there. I feel like there's already a place established for you. I feel like there's a place established for you already. You've got somewhere good, girl. I see you where you are, is what I want to say, Lottie. But you're going to have to work through all of this. Let me pull a card for you for your healing, because I feel like there's something there there's a trigger. It's kind of like you're traveling without moving, you know? I think in your head you've packed and you've gone, you know, sometimes when we visualize things too much, like we visualize we're running, it actually makes us feel like we are running. It makes our bodies feel like that. See, that's why I feel like doing donuts in a car park is going through. Spinning your wheels, that's it, yeah. What's the healing? Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor to my present by doing what I can by now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust to God. This is a big thing for me when I'm doing my sessions at the minute. It's all about giving up your control mechanisms of the universe and say to the universe, I trust in my highest self and my highest good, your God, your goddess, guardian angels, whoever it is, whatever you visualize that as. You say you give that up to the universe and you let the universe sort it out for your highest good. And that relief lets you just kind of move on from that. Sometimes that noise that we have in ourselves is just it's just our brains twirling away. You're welcome, Lottie, darling. Good luck with it. Good luck, dear. Let me just... Hey, Agony and Northie. My friend recently ended contact. My friend who recently ended contact. Ever reconnect to talk? We have both struggled this year. It's my prayers to everyone in the UK. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you, Amy. Let's have a look. Wrens. Oh, dear. Always a minefield. let me pull some cards for her, and let me pull some, or them, let me pull some cards for you. Amy, 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 Amy. Let's see her. Knight of Swords. She's too quick to act. Too quick to act. Very quick to act. Very. It's kind of like ghosting you. It's almost like the energy of like, all right, you're dead to me. Right at the start. Right at the start. That doesn't mean the other cards are going to be bad. Please don't worry, panic, Amy. Well, this is just where this person is right now. They are impatient and they don't learn. Okay, there's no self-sacrifice. And the Six of Swords, they're not willing to move on from it. For you, you've got some healing coming in, girl. Your friend with the Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man in reverse, they aren't prepared to see any good in anyone else. They're not. The Six of Swords is in reverse, and they're not prepared to move on or reconnect right at this time. You, however, you do have the Ten of Cups there. With the Ten of Cups, it's almost, Amy, like you are some kind of empath. You have got some kind of energy there where you've got some kind of empathy and emotional empathy. There's issues. There's been some stuff around family. And then we're coming into the Queen of Swords. And that is you really stepping into your own and stepping into your power and being able to cut away this person. Now, you may hear some things with gossip and rumors, and you may hear some chatter. And then you may realize with the Page of Swords is in reverse then that you don't want this friend around anymore. Anyway. I think this is good riddance, to be honest, for you, for this friend. They are all about them. All about them. A bit brutal, really. Sorry, it's not better, Amy. Sorry. You love the dragons on the cards. They're bunny, aren't they? It's the moon god. It's the moon garden tarot. I think. Don't feel guilty about letting go. Let them go. You're look. They are no. I think you've got a bit of a user there. They're best off without them. Best off without them. Much love to you, Amy, darling. Screw them. Screw them. We don't like them. Will her son propose to the girlfriend? We have got Miss ML coming up right next. Let me get this. ML is on. Do, 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 do. Will the beautiful ML Bullock, she is beautiful, look at her photo, she looks gorgeous. Will the beautiful ML, will her son propose to the girlfriend? Ooh. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're going to need to buy some hats. Oh, let's hope so. Ooh, let's use these cards. Let's give them a mix. Boyfriend's perspective. Okay, the son's ML's son's perspective. Girlfriend, marriage. Let's go. Doobie-doo. Temperance. Oh, he's biding his time. He's seeing how things go at the minute. He's just ever so. He's quite happy. There's potential. This could be the one. There's a very much of a melding together. Very good. We like a bit of temperance. We like a bit of flow. What's crossing over? The Knight of Wands is in reverse. One of the things he's concerned about is it too soon or is he too young? Is he too is that's what's stopping him. That is what's stopping him quite there. But what's known about the situation? Who this? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the World in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune above would say to me that he's kind of on the mindset, if it's not broke, don't fix it. The World in reverse, I don't know if he's ready for that change right at this particular moment in time, but we'll keep going, see what's leaving. We have got the Magician in reverse. It's interesting how you've got the Magician where he's not being able to get things quite together how he's wanted to in the past. But with this lady here, it does feel like there's a good energy. It does feel good. But with that Magician leaving the situation, maybe that's influencing how he sees things. Got quite a lot of arcana here. The Five of Cups. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Wands. Strength card is there. And the Page of Pentacles. With the High Priestess, ML, I feel like you know kind of what's coming around the corner. You don't want him to lose her. That Five of Cups, there is some loss and regret. So I wonder if they're going to have a bit of a spat. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So there might be some issues around grounding and finances a little bit. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. I am going to say, right, the next 12 months, no, but 2025, back end of, you lost 3 family members. Bless you. that would be the Magician not being able to get things together. But the Ten of Pentacles, I would suggest that yeah, they are going to have a successful union eventually. But you're going to be looking, there's going to be some ups and downs before then, with the Five of Cups there, and the Ace of Wands is in reverse. You have that High Priestess there. That's this, you've got this intuition, that energy, this kind of passivity. Like, it's almost like he doesn't necessarily, with the Temperance and the High Priestess, like, he feels it, but he doesn't necessarily like want to rock the boat. That it's going to be a few, there's going to be a few little blips on the way, but by the end of 2025 I can see them engaged. I can see them engaged. Yeah. Family as well. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It might potentially be a big family. Expand your family. Right, Sammy darling, let's have a look. Got 2 more readings. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I didn't realize you guys would want this many readings. I was just like, oh well. Let's have a look. 2 more readings, and then we go to, I'd love to move to work in Europe. Trish, is that a pipe dream? Okay, Trish, let's have a look. Wonder if Harry's going to his uncle's funeral. Who's died? Has Spirit Animal, has Earl Spencer died? You're welcome, ML. Robert Fellows. Okay. All right. Okay. That's all right. Okay. Well, that's not all right, but you know. I will have I will look into that for you all tomorrow. I knew there was going to be a death. Oh. Anyway. Trish, let's have a look. Work in Europe. Europe for Trish. Trish in Europe. Trish in Europe. The Hermit is in reverse. You're very in your head about it. You're very kind of like going inwards with it. And then we've got the Emperor, which is big card, obviously. It's certainly to do with government and big organizations. It's not necessarily a move, though. This could be something that is tying you down and keeping you into the country you are in. And there will be a sense of loss and regret, but do not worry about it. The Hermit in reverse seems to me that this is a very inward thing. This is very inward. This is very much like it is not necessarily a pipe dream. It's a daydream. It is like it's kind of like the grass is greener somewhere else. Have you seen Europe at the minute? Whew, it's a bit wild out there. The Emperor there, though, that would say that you are rooted into your country as you are. You may feel like you're losing out, though. You haven't lost out. It just wasn't for you in this particular timeline. Okay, some general healing advice. Let's have a look for you. Well, straight away with the Hermit, there's a lot of kind of inner, you're very inside your head. You're very inside your head. Balancing work and life commitments. Trish, this is some spiritual advice for you. They want you to enjoy life more. They want you not to take so much stuff home with you or take so much stuff away from your work with you. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. And the 6 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like this feeling. There's some stuff there regarding family. There's stuff there regarding family relationships that you probably need to work through. There's a bit of a hangover, something regarding family and feeling safe and nurtured. I feel like with the 10 of Cups, when it is in a reverse, it shows us that we are not the entirety of our family, and that energy that comes from our family that makes us feel part of a pack. Sometimes all of those tales and those what would be the word to say, those legends that come attached with our families aren't always ours to carry. So you can let that go. You are not this and that way because your mom was this and that way, and your dad was this and that way, and your brother or your sister was this and that way. You are you for you. So it's seeing yourself kind of more detached from that and not positioning yourself within. It's weird. There's like something there. And there's a give and take issue as well. Are you making sure that you are taking things back for you and that you are receiving what you need? Because with the 6 of Pentacles, you need to start making sure that you are putting things away for you as well, Trish. You've got to make sure you're putting these things away for you as well. I think Trish is gone. I hope that's all right for you, Trish girl. I hope that's okay for you. Let me move. Let me get this up. Let me go back in. Last question, guys, before we shoot. I'm glad you can take that, Trish. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. You make sure you look after yourself. Okay, sweetie? You've got to. You've had a rough time lately, especially with butters and everything. Make sure you're looking after yourself. Much love to you, darling. Suki and Charlie's aunt. I am looking to see if I can acquire a new job with the skills I've acquired. I will be accepted. Will I be accepted? I feel I may not be due to toxic work environment. I feel I can manifest quickly. Okay. Skills you've got. Since I can't cross read this one. Suki and Charlie's aunt. 2 of Cups is in reverse. You don't see the worth in yourself. there's an issue here with the Two of Cups. When you're looking in the mirror, you don't see the worth in yourself. There's this kind of this energy, this dysregulation there for some reason. Justice is crossing over you. So you want things to be fair and even tempered. Okay. You want things to be balanced. The Seven of Swords is above the situation. You don't want to be deceived. And there's been a lot of self-sacrifice there. A lot of self-sacrifice. And the King of Cups is underneath. The King of Cups could be a water sign man that's really influenced how you view the world. And there's here with there's this, you don't see the value in yourself, but with the King of Cups, this is somebody who's very emotional, very intuitive. Your emotional intelligence is very high. Three of Pentacles. You just want to work. Okay. You just want to get on and work. The Eight of Cups. You can't walk away from something. What is this? Strength card. And the Empress in reverse. There is a real there is a toxicity. There is a toxic there is this very toxic environment around you. The Empress in reverse it's kind of like this cruelty that might be making you go into that Two of Cups energy in reverse. There's this kind of cruelty with the Empress in reverse around you. I'm not being funny, but whoever that is, that's a real bitch. The Empress in reverse is not nice. It's not a nice card. It's cruel, it's maladaptive, it's wicked, it just tears people down for tearing down's sake. But you are strong, Suki and Charlie's aunt. You are strong. You've got the High Priestess. You've got the Two of Pentacles. The Strength card here, you've got to defeat the Empress in reverse. There's something about your job and your life right now is you can't walk away for something until something changes. And then something will change out of the blue with the Two of Pentacles. And it's going to be a transition that's not going to be, it could be potentially very quick, but it's not going to be easy. Two of Swords, yeah, again. And the Chariot. It's a decision made for you. And it's going to be a freedom that you're not going to particularly want. Let's have a look. And that's the Four of Cups. This is a real emotional roller coaster for you, I feel. The High Priestess is what you're hoping is just to like have that grace and that grace energy. I feel like there's this energy of you not wanting, like you can't walk away from potentially from the job you can do, but let's pull some different cards to see if we can get some, what can we do to change this, you know? Six of Pentacles, again, it's in reverse. The give and takes out. You're giving too much and they're taking too much from you. Two of Pentacles, you do want positive change. You want to be able to balance things more anyway. And the Knight of Cups there. How can we get this better? Four of Pentacles. Make sure you're not hanging on too tightly. Make sure you're not taking control. The Knight of Cups is basically going in with this kind of romantic view of the world. Two more cards for this. The Star is in reverse. God, they're cold, aren't they? These people you work with? My goodness me. And the Queen of Swords. You are going to come across this character. You're going to have to there's this character, yeah, there's this energy, the Empress in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're going to have to slay this dragon to be able to kind of move on. Now, I don't mean physically, I don't mean literally, and she probably is a dragon, or they probably are a dragon, but what I'm saying is you're going to have to kind of maneuver yourself so they do not affect you. And once you do that, you'll free up some energy to be able to move forward. To maneuver somebody who has a lot of power and can create a lot of drama, they're always very difficult. The best way I can do is do not give them any of your energy. Do not react to them. Do not, if they snarl at you, if they say snidey things about you, or if they try and overload your work, whatever they are doing, do not even let them see an absolute register on your face. Just pretend. It's really weird to do, but it's almost like we've just been talking to Amy about ghosting a few readings ago. It's almost like ghosting that out, you know? So you're going to have to kind of like swerve this person somehow. I feel like this is a big kind of lesson for you. Once you do that, you will be able to move on and move on better. And I feel like you'll be able to manifest more of that way. So I hope that is okay for you. I do feel like you've got stuff coming, but I feel like there was a block there, and it's a big block. And I feel like you're going to have to be really strong with it, with the Strength card there. I feel like there's going to be, with the Queen of Swords, there's this figure, and this is part, you have to be able to move past this, and then things will start moving for you. Yeah. That's why they'll be jealous of you. They'll be jealous of you. It's the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Swords, when they're in the reverse, they're hostile. They'll be so jealous of you, Amy. Amy. They won't. Yeah. And I see with the Four of Cups there's this resistance. You're not really necessarily wanting to anyway. It's dealing with this. Okay, Suki? I hope that's okay for you. You're going to have to face this one down. Your old wounds will heal. Let me have a look for you, Margie. And this is the last reading I'm doing, guys. Margie, this is the last one. You've just caught me. Great video. Could you please ask if all wounds will heal? Thank you. Okay, let me just I'm going to use your healing cards for you, Margie. And I'm going to pull 3 cards. Let me just put these cards away for you. Let me just pull 3 cards for you. I'm going to tell you how to. I'm not going to tell you if they. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. It's going to be 3 cards. You can manifest it, but you've got to slay her. You have to do that. You have to work with the energy and make sure she doesn't affect you, because that's blocking your manifestation. Suki's and Charlie's aunt, to be honest. Margie, 3 cards for you. How to heal. Okay, positive thinking. The card reads, Margie, my life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that place which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens from my being, and I find serenity. So really, it's asking you to go into little pieces of joy that you find in your life right now and focus on those. Turn around to the universe, your guardian angels, Jesus, God, whatever you believe in, and ask them to take anything that is holding you back away from you, and just say, I give up all of these preconceived notions of how my life was going to be, and I transmute it into light. The next card is action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms into growth, challenges into opportunities, and fear into love. 3 stages to this. The positive thinking stage is the release. You're going to have to do this for a few days, maybe a few weeks, and then start taking action on that when you start embracing and enjoying things more. When you find out where your source is. And then the last card, this is beautiful, is elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and my knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. That is how you heal your own wounds. That's what the cards are telling you, Margie, to go into a positive thinking space. So first off, notice all the little good things that are good around in your life. Take action once you've got to that point, and then you're going to elevate and rise above self-doubt. It really is focusing on the beauty and the wonder of the universe. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope everyone's enjoyed the readings. I hope everybody has had a good evening and enjoyed the cards. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Next time we do this, we'll be doing it as a charity stream. So keep an eye out for that. Take a lot of love with you tonight. All of my blessings. And I'll speak to you tomorrow for some more readings and stuff. Take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good night. Bye.